Hey folks, I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Prince Review, back today to discuss the results of our 2025 College Hopes and Worries Survey. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with our College Hopes and Worries Survey, a quick, super fast snapshot. It's an annual survey of college-bound applicants and their parents this year. We polled a little over 9,000 students and families across all 50 states to hear directly from them what their feelings were about the college application process. Now I'm going to walk you through just some of the highlights resulting from this year's survey. Point number one is all about dream colleges. One of the first questions that we asked on the College Hopes and Worries survey is, if money and acceptance rates weren't an issue, what would be your dream college? The big reveal, the top 5 picks by students are the following. Number 1, MIT, 2, Harvard, 3, Stanford, 4, Princeton, and of course, finishing off the list at 5 is Yale. Now, parents, on the other hand, voted for number 1, Princeton, number 2, MIT, 3, Stanford, 4, Harvard, and 5, Yale. Now, it is good to say this part clearly and absolutely out loud. These are all exceptional schools. They also enjoy great big brand names, and deservedly so. That said, let's also remember that there are more than 3,000 four-year colleges in the U.S. alone, and a huge part of my job and my team's job here at the Princeton Review is to provide you with as much information as possible about thousands and thousands of schools so you can make a deeply informed decision throughout your college research process and ultimately applying to those schools that are going to be the best fits for you, which leads me on to point number 2, which is all about finding a school that'll be the best fit for you. Now, we asked students and their parents what best describes the college that they or their child would likely choose. A whopping 47% chose a college that is going to be the best overall fit. 32% said a college with the best program for my career interests. 11% noted most affordable, and only a measly 10% said colleges with the best academic reputation. Now, point number 3 cites the most stressful parts of the college process. There are 3 big stressors that surface right up to the top. Number 1, stress about college applications in general. Number 2, the incredible and very real need for financial aid and scholarships. And number 3, taking on too much college debt overall was an incredible specter for so many students and parents. Now, I'm going to just sharpen each of those 3 stressors with some very quick data points. Regarding stress around college applications, 73% of respondents noted that this stress level was high or very high. Now, we've been conducting our College Hopes and Worries survey since 2023. That, our first year, our team conducted the survey, and the percentage of that same question for respondents, they reported high or very high. The levels of stress were about 58%, so considerably lower than what it is in modern times, 2025. Secondly, when it comes to stress around financial aid, respondents couldn't have been more clear. Around 98% of the respondents indicated that they were applying for financial aid without question, but when asked how necessary financial aid will be to pay for college, 77% of them said that it was going to be extremely or very necessary for them to afford school, and only a measly 2% said that financial aid wouldn't be an issue at all. Now, as so many of us know, college debt this year, more than ever, is a significant concern for students and parents. We are hearing this again and again in the third survey. 38% of respondents cited that their biggest concern was level of debt to pay for your degree. 26% said they chose the survey answer that they will get into their first choice college, but they won't be able to afford to attend. Please know that we here at the Princeton Review understand those increasing concerns around financial aid and cost of college. 2 quick resources that I'm incredibly proud of here at the Princeton Review, and I suspect will be of value to you as you navigate the college financial aid process. First is our book, Paying for College. It's an A to Z guide navigating the college financial aid process. It is a literal walk through the line-by-line analysis of the FAFSA form, the free application for federal student aid. The second is a new resource. It's a new hub on our website, princetonreview.com, which is called Paying for College Resource Center. Now, you'll find their direct guidance on the financial aid process. Links to both of those things are below. Two more quick points, then I'm gonna get you out of here. You are likely already assuming that this was one of the points that students and parents talked about. Point number 4 is focused on test optional admission policies. And personally, I get this question a ton from students and parents on a weekly basis. I made a whole video on it, which I'm slugging in to the info card below, so the link you can follow it and get to that video. Now, on the survey, we asked students, given that the majority of schools, colleges and universities, are test optional, did they still plan to take a test? And if so, why? 9 out of 10 respondents said that they still planned on taking the SAT or ACT. Nearly half, 47%, said that's because scores will help them distinguish their applications and improve their chances of getting admitted to that school. 33% selected that they will take the test because it could improve their chances of receiving financial aid. Last point, the answer to this question on the survey, the question was, is college worth it? The answer was a resounding yes. 99% of students and parents believe that a college degree is worth it. 46% noting that the biggest benefit being a better job and having a higher income upon graduation. Now, as I mentioned at the top of the segment, these are just highlights. You can have access to the entire 2025 College Hopes and Worries Survey and all of its results. Follow the links below to do just that. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click to subscribe to stay informed on all things college admission and testing and financial aid and scholarships, literally the works around college admission. I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review, signing off for today. Be well.